before we get into the video, quickly, if you want to completely change your body, whether you want to build muscle or lose fat quickly, check out the top link in the description, and a perfect meal plan is there for you, full of nutritious foods that taste good. And it's not what your doctor recommends to eat, but he recommends you to eat pasta and all of that shit food, and that's why he's fat. So if you don't want to be like him, check out the top link in the description. And if you buy that, you get free workouts included. It will never be this cheap, so check it out now. So this is how to know if you should cut or bulk, particularly for men. Most likely you should bulk up, build muscle, because the bigger you look, the more respect you get from men, the more attraction you get from women. Just the more stronger and more powerful you look, which is what you should be as a man, it's going to be easier for you to protect people if you get into an altercation or whatever. So I recommend you bulk. If you're not like 30% body fat, obese, a lot of people think that they are fat or fatter than they actually are, and they think they should cut down because they've got a bit of belly fat. But if you don't have enough muscle, then just bulk up, because then your body will start burning more calories. You'll lose the fat the more muscle you have. So unless you're obese, I recommend bulking up. If you're obese and you're dangerously heavy, then yes, cut down, get the abs, then start bulking up, getting muscle. And if you are that heavy, you'll probably be able to cut down and also build muscle at the same time. But for most people, just bulk up, you put muscle on, you put a bit of fat on. But if you check out the link in the description and eat the foods I'm telling you to eat, then you won't put on much fat, you'll just put on muscle. So do that, and yeah, that's what I recommend. And once you've bulked up, put on muscle, you'll weigh more, because muscle weighs more than fat, and therefore your calorie deficit will be easier when it does come down to cutting. Now, if you're like a month or 2 weeks away from a holiday, then yeah, you can do a mini cut to look as good as possible there. But as soon as you come back, start bulking again. Start looking like a man, building as much muscle as possible. To correctly bulk and not put on fat, you've got to eat the right foods, which I've told you about, and do it in a 300 to 500 calorie surplus. You can eat protein and then just shit foods like takeaways and put on muscle. You'll look like shit though, you'll feel like shit, you'll just get fat and be unhappy. So if you want a sustainable and healthy way of doing it, eat nutritious foods that taste good and will help you put on muscle and minimal fat. So that's it. Most people should bulk, some people should cut. That's my advice.